View the view all the way up. Red Bob, um, hit marker on game tip search very distant enemy. The building blocks on show range line. So people in building, signs, off, show the PM stream. Should have been streaming for a minute and 26 seconds. Okay. Community. So players on these servers, bro. What? 25 people on this server, so it's pretty popular. Free butt sex.
Are you the one I've been
The only
waiting
problem
for?
with playing on official servers is all of them are 1x. You know what that means? Nobody. This is not where I wanted to spawn in. Why did I spawn in here? Okay, well 1x basically means like for servers like this, it just means the amount of resources, like it's the resource multiplier. So like on a 1x server, if you hit a tree, you would get like maybe like 3 wood, but on a 2x you would get 6 wood, on a 10x you would get 30 wood. A lot of servers are 10x, because why would you want to spend time running rocks on a video game? Yeah, spawn right fucking here. It's not even in spots. I want to spawn right here. Bam. Oh, is this the right spot? I'm like on a beach. It's not. Snowy. This is not the right spot at all, but at least the spot works. I can't. Some servers that have like more people to do all maps. So, there's so many maps I don't know. Okay, let's do this. Let's do solo. Thousand? Oh no. Too many mods, bro. Oh, that's this stuff. Time Huh? Two rivers. What'd you say? She say? I guess. Down on something, bro. I'm not, boy. Yeah, I know. What if I wasn't even fucking saying anything. That's like a whole lot of fun.
Lock in your monthly rate for life with TDS 1 gig fiber internet for just $69.
Bro, who are these little freaks I see coming out of every corner, bro? They just emerged from the sea. Jesus B, get in the mush. Bro, who are these little freaks? Is this a base under construction? Yeah, it is. This might have been where the PT came from. Yo, Jesus B, let's fuck this bitch, bro. Let's double team this bitch, bro. Fuck you. Fucking whore. No, wait, that missed. Jesus B. Yes! The Jesus B save! Let's fucking go! He definitely owns this gate. The Jesus B save, dude! Let's fucking go! He's gonna try to go back in, I think. Bro's getting savage. More bombs! More fucking bombs! Bro's about to get fucked. What? No! What? Bro called in the Sabretooth gang! What? No! Dude, fuck off. The gang coming. Thank you, proper mush. The gang, bro. Guys, we need to get the bitch wearing hide. You got the one guy screaming, go, 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 like he's a fucking Navy SEAL breaching Bin Laden's compound. Now yeah, that had been Gooper work, but nobody ever found out, because we'd shot it from the stands where no one could access, and we fired it kind of vaguely towards the Goopers so no one would suspect us. I'm sorry guys, but the meeting, half an hour of talking in a fucking circle, it was getting boring. At any rate, that was the end of the day. Been a big fucking meeting. We stabilized the situation and prevented the rebellion from growing, but those three tribes had passed the Rubicon. There was no coming back for them. It was time to take care of them. On day 6, the Goopers loaded up themselves and all of their tames, as well as extra supplies, on a purpose-built raft. The Goopers were going to stomp out this little rebellion. Now, we outfitted the outside of this raft with multiple sets of Plant Species X, which would automatically lock onto and shoot at any enemies that got nearby our raft. This would allow us to essentially have a safe zone that enemies couldn't come into far away from our actual base. This was important, as we were attacking a coalition. If we attack one, we're likely to get hit in the back by one of their allies. And so with everything loaded up, the Goopers set off. We would take out Alcoholic Hitmen first. I still remember the shit talking they did to us on day 1. Arriving near Alcoholic Hitmen's base, we used the element of surprise while we still had. As I sailed around to the east side of their base, the Thylas were sent out to kill all the ground tames on the base level. After this, we made an uncontested landing on the east and set up a beachhead there. And now getting a good look at their base, we saw that we were in for an uphill struggle. Their base was established on a rock jutting out of the ocean. There were 2 sections. One used to hold ground tames that could be accessed on foot, and a higher, much more protected area that housed the majority of their players and tames that could only be accessed by flyers. This was made much worse by the fact that their base was completely coated in Plant Species X, which would quickly kill any flyer trying to approach them. Basically, they had this little rock that they could sit on, snipe down at us, and all we could do was maybe shoot back and bust a little bit of their armor. This would be rough, but I was going to take it slow and steady. We were going to try to avoid Gooper losses at any cost. So I began by skirmishing with them over some of the outlying islands. I'm trying to fucking land with this stand, bro.
Man, they're digging me out, bro.
However, as soon as we showed up, they very quickly gave up on them, allowing us to take this territory.
That was a homie rocket. There's someone here. Someone on this. Oh, here! PT! We got a PT right here. On our ping.
Okay, let's go. We got PTs coming down.
Yeah, try to.
Yeah, it's too laggy, dude. I can't lock on.
As soon as we began contesting them for the area behind their base, the enemy also quickly gave this spot up. It was at this point we realized they weren't going to be pushing us or trying to hold on to their land. They wanted to sit in the area where their plants protected them and snipe at us. They were trying to drag us into a war of attrition, where they would have a heavy advantage, as they could much more easily craft bullets and repair armor.
What? Watching a YouTube video right now, bro. Ice cream too.
Than we could. And with their sniping making it incredibly
You
difficult
want
for us
me
to
to
push on their actual
scream?
base, we were left with no choice but to do sketchy strats. Now, I didn't want to risk my precious little goopers getting harmed, so I volunteered for the most dangerous position.
Hold still, hold still, hold still, hold still. Go, 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 get us out of here. Fuck, 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 fuck. We're locked on, we're locked on, we're locked on. Go, 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 go. Get us the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
This little attempted bombing run had almost cost me and a fellow gooper's life. These guys had dudes with fucking homing rockets sitting up in their base ready to shoot us down. Literally fucking anti-air defenses, dude. As amusing as it was, this was a problem. Because at this point, they were really starting to pin us down with their sniper fire. So I had to keep thinking.
Albert does not want to be verbally abused.
Hold on. We can fucking build a sniper tower on this pillar, dude. What the fuck are we doing? We can put a foundation, and then we have a look into their base. We shoot all their fucking shit. On a tall rock near their base, I built a shitty little thatch perch, one that was just outside of rocket range, but still within sniper range, finally giving us the opportunity to shoot into them in their base. With this, we gave them a taste of their own medicine and forced them to keep their heads down, which now allowed us to start finally pushing up to their base. We got enemies on the left. Left.
Rocket launcher on him. I rocket them. I rocket the guy in the pizza.
Is that a guy on the right?
Fire! There's a rocket, watch out! Tear it on down.
With a few guys actually brave enough to try to hold down the bottom area now pushed out of the way, we can start blowing up the plant species X guarding this area. And with all those dead, the bottom area of their base used to hold every tame that can't fly is now just kind of free pickings. Because they didn't think it was prudent to, defend their tames or anything like that, I guess. By now, we had killed about half the players and about half their tames. However, we ran into an issue. We were running low on rockets, and we would need a great number of them to blow up the plants on the upper section of the base. You see, Alcoholic Hitman was perfectly content to sit up there and take pot shots at us, and we had no real way of getting them down from there. Additionally, I couldn't send the goopers to fetch more supplies. You see, if I sent one, there was a very good chance he'd get ambushed through enemy territory and killed. And if I sent multiple, that would leave us incredibly thin on the ground here and give Alcoholic Hitman a very good opportunity for a counterattack. But just then, as if we were playing fucking Battlefield 1 on Gallipoli as the losing team, Her Majesty's Navy pulled up on HMS Dreadnought. Our bros at Her Majesty's Navy had come to help us out. You see, this wasn't all of them. In total, around 5 guys. But on board, they had a supply of 25 rockets. And it was at this point that I realized none of Alcoholic's so-called coalition allies had arrived to help them at all. Guess that's what happens when you make shitty fucking teammates. As the mass of steel and fury known as the Dreadnought docked up, Her Majesty's Navy disembarked and redistributed the rockets amongst us. Just the arrival of this behemoth alone shattered the morale of Alcoholic Hitmen. It was time to press our advantage.
Is that one of us in the sky, right?
That's me. I'm keeping an eye on.
Got that plant?
I'm kind of being sniped.
Good hit.
Ding, Albert.
Anything.
Ooh, there we go.
Boom, baby.
With our newly resupplied rockets, we were able to creep further and further towards their base, unable to put up any fight at all now that sitting up in a big tower and sniping down at us wasn't a strategy that was going to work anymore. A few remaining members of Alcoholic Hitmen fled, and so we broke into the citadel of their base, and it must have been a pretty fucking hasty retreat considering most of their loot was still here. The 1 or 2 remaining members of Alcoholic Hitmen disbanded and sought refuge in Black Lotus. By taking a slow and steady approach to taking over their base, I hadn't lost a single gooper in the process. So much for all that shit talking they'd been doing. Oh, and while this attack was taking place, the proverbial third wheel of the Alliance and P News Network got seemingly wiped out by a bunch of like literal no-names. So they're basically irrelevant now, which is cool. All that was left now was Black Lotus. In one day, the coalition was reduced down to just one guy. So now, he's all we gotta take care of tomorrow. Black Lotus, as the largest member of this now failed coalition, wasn't going to be easy to take down. Now, they were built on what is apparently called an enclosed bay. Sorry guys, I had to look on Wikipedia. I didn't pay enough attention in fucking geography class. You know, when they'd show the picture of every like land and water form type. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at my phone. To their north, east, and south, they had built a set of walls. And to their west, they had a set of high cliffs that were unassailable. They also had roughly the same amount of members as us and Her Majesty Navy combined, with a great supply of ground tames. So once again, using our plant species X-Raft, the Goopers made landfall on the southern beach near their base. We advanced up and blew their wall. Apparently, for whatever reason, despite us killing the coalition members, they weren't expecting an attack because their response was incredibly unorganized. They would come out in these small little waves, sometimes as little as one guy at a time, at which point they'd be easy pickings. After a fair amount of losses, they were able to stabilize the situation in the south, as we had a very tight choke point to attack them from. At this point, our old chums at Her Majesty's Navy pulled up. Now, because they had just fucking awesome boats, they were able to drive in right to the middle of this bay and open an entire new front along their entire eastern section of the walls. Black Lotus picked like the perfect spot to get butt-fucked by a naval tribe. With this giant new front in the war opening and the naval support provided by Her Majesty's Navy, the Goopers were able to start really pushing up. At this point, Black Lotus had lost a lot of their tames, and now many of their players were forced to simply fight on foot, making them easy pickings for Thylos. Now, in addition to just fucking rocket fire just off the shore, Her Majesty's Navy also had a fucking Kraken that was able to reach out and grab dinos from shore and drag them to the abyss below. And from this, I knew we had picked our allies correctly. Now, a particularly potent mix of Gooper land supremacy and Her Majesty's Navy naval supremacy left Black Lotus pretty fucked. Before long, they were overrun, and everybody was dead. These upstart little heroes had been put in their place. Now, in taking down one of the largest tribes on the server, we'd only lost a single Gooper in the process. And it was at this point exactly where I had reached my goal, complete and utter control of the server. You see, all the fence-sitting tribes that were just kind of trying to mind their own business and understood that our regime, let's call it what it is, was not to be challenged. So that accounted for Yams Vikings and Wayfarers. Her Majesty's Navy were our close allies, as were Apex Dawn, and the IPF were essentially just our puppets at this point. I had done it. I'd taken a group of 9 and made them the most prominent tribe on a server of 300 people, all through a mixture of political schemes and a little well-placed violence. And I'd only lost 2 Goopers in the process. I had played the role of Napoleon, Cicero, and Caesar. But there was one final historical figure for me to LARP as, Alexander the Great. Now hold on, hear me out. Just as Alexander the Great, at the height of his empire, died of a mysterious disease, I too was inflicted with one of the oldest and most sinister diseases known to man. I had to go to work. That's right, the last day I wouldn't be able to attend, as I had to go to work.
Albert had to go to work.
And just as Alexander's great empire crumbled as soon as he died, so did mine as soon as I was away. Now, for simplicity's sake, I'm going to go ahead and just lump day 8 and 9 together.
That babies. Sitting there eating something. Okay, okay. Um, what's it called? That's not what I searched up. 20 whole dollars. First up, nothing. The early access game, but it came out 20 years or 10 years ago. They got it out, bro. Dev blog. Fish cheeks. I get into play, bro. Fortnite's still doing the gay ass Simpsons thing, bro. Still on Simpsons, bro. Exactly. Chicken butt. What? Oh, crazy. Barca. Last update was in 2022, bro. G fart. If you had to fart, or I would die. You do a mad rip. Yeah.
So, I feel
You posh warm. What's your favorite color? You good, bro? Is it not on Steam, bro? PC. That's clear.
Wow, this guy sure seems to be using a fair, balanced, and fun strategy. I'm glad I booted up Ark today.
So yeah, my base has just been fucking impaled. This is definitely a cage of elephants. This is quite a scummy strat, I have to say. I think I got one of them kidnapped here.
In the process of forcing our rafts to have steamy intercourse, one of them had actually glitched their way through my walls. They hadn't gotten to the driver's component, but they're fucking digging around like a little rat in there somewhere.
Of course, they're mesh rafting, let's go. I love you guys. You guys are, they're mesh rafting, and then they're just like jumping through, and that's really cool.
So, literally right now, I can't even move. I'm pinned inside of like fucking 20 spike walls. They don't actually damage me because they're on a raft, which is good. But I'm literally immobile inside my own goddamn base. Oh, and to top it all off, there's some Shadow Mane just like wrecking shit outside.
My own raft. I love the people that play this game. I hear them. I can't even access his inventory. All I can do is like stairs. This floating dick.
You know, that Shadow Mane outside? That might actually be a blessing in disguise. See, my raft is made out of stone, so it's epic, buff, and yoked. But these guys, the simpletons and charlatans that they are, they made their raft out of wood. Shadow Manes can't destroy stone. So this guy had to sit trapped between his own spikes, trapped in someone else's base, while a mana sat outside and ate his raft. That right there is what you call a cuckold. What a great turn of luck. The Shadow Mane had completely destroyed their raft, and now this guy is stuck inside my base. Oh, and I might just so happen to have some handcuffs nearby. And I'm not a rude person, so I made sure to thank the Shadow Mane for the help he had given me. Overall, I was quite surprised. I'd found a guy in a Shadow Mane that was actually not a piece of shit. What a strange turn of events.
He literally chose to help me out. That's fucking beautiful. To be honest, I can't think of someone who deserves to be put in here more than someone that sits around mesh rafting, glitching through your walls, getting you stuck inside your own raft. So yeah. Fucking enjoy sitting in here, dude. This is the only time I can say this. Thank you to that Shadow Man for being fucking cool and doing something that was actually epic. That guy saved my fucking hide right there. I think you can understand why I was in such a good mood. Some guys decided to use a scummy strat on me. Somebody who I never expected to save me saved me. And now I got the guy caged. Really, this was a perfect turn of events. I don't even feel slightly bad about what's happened to these guys. They lost the raft and now they're caged. But like, they fucking deserve it. Okay, well, that's not a very savior thing to do at all. The guy on the Shadow Mage shot me right in the head with the trank arrow. He then claimed to not know that that was me, and, you know, I took him at face value. Everybody makes mistakes. But I would be lying if I didn't say I was more on edge around him now. He shot me, whatever, so be it. And next I went AFK for about 5 minutes. And while I was gone, here's what the guy on the Shadow Mage decided to get up to. I'm also not sure why he would do that. Okay, I think at this point it's pretty obvious that this guy isn't going to be very chill. So I went ahead and let my confusion be known in chat. This guy is the slickest man alive. He had me fooled there. I said why LOL in chat, and his response, it's not me. I never even accused him. Oh, and the best part, I can see his fucking chat bubble through my wall. And it was at this point I realized I'd met the biggest rat in the whole world. I've had people come through, despawn all my loot, raid, kill all my tames, cage me, and then call me a fat fucking loser. And I hate those people less than I hate this guy. You have to be a special kind of person to take a Shadow Mage, one of the most overpowered dinosaurs in the whole game, bring it down to South 1, and then just start killing fresh spawns. I mean, that's bad enough on its own. And to add on top of that, he's doing this terrible deceit. I can't even appreciate, like, man, this guy really tricked me. He really mentally outplayed me. No, he's just like being this conniving rat that's taking advantage of the fact that I don't want to assume the worst from him. And he can't even betray me properly. I'm going to do everything in my power to fuck this guy over. I've literally never met someone that I've hated more than him. At the same time, though, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. I should keep in mind that this guy has a big advantage over me in the fact that he has a broken-ass DLC dino. I want to cage this guy. Something tells me he doesn't have like a giant tribe behind him. I got him. Frankly, that shouldn't have worked, and I'm not sure why it did. But here we are. We got him in my base, and he's knocked out, and I can do whatever I want to him. Probably best to not let my mind wander too much. Let's just focus on caging him and finding a way to kill that Shadow Mage. I got the both of them caged. All that's left to do is kill the Shadow Mage. And this would be no easy feat. These things, like I said, are fucking broken. Excuse me. Strat numero uno. Let's place some spikes next to this thing. The guy whistled to attack my raft, so it's gonna bite the spikes and eventually it's gonna die. How is it not getting hit by those spikes? Those spikes are like up its asshole. Now I understand touching spikes doesn't actually damage dinos that aren't bitten, but attacking spikes should, so I'm not sure why this thing isn't killing itself on the spikes. Strat numero uno is a bust. Strat number 2. So I've got this guy in a cage in my raft, and the Shadow Mage is set to follow him. So why don't I just take my raft out to the ocean and make it fight every dangerous sea creature I can find until it's dead.
I mean, look at this shit. It's not even fighting back, and everything attacking it is dying because of some stupid-ass passive ability. How did the devs ever think this was balanced or fair? Well, they didn't. They wanted money for it. But that's neither here nor there. Apparently a bunch of jellyfish and megalodons just aren't enough to take this thing down, even when it's not fighting back. So strat number 2 is a fucking failure. Strat number 3, and I'm gonna admit this one was half-assed. I just kind of gave it like 15 or 20 minutes to see if it would drown. It didn't. So I guess that's a failure. And the last strat, which I like to call the nuclear option. I decided if I can't kill this thing, well then I'll just keep this guy prisoner forever, and he'll never be able to use it again. He was begging anybody in the global chat that would listen that they should come and help him out, so this strat also required that I took him out into the middle of nowhere, and even he didn't know where he was. So the move from here was to basically just keep him out in the middle of nowhere and feed him every once in a while. But first, I invited him to a party chat. So I put my headset on and prepared for a great discussion.
Hi, bro.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Do you speak French?
No.
No. Bro, I give you one shadow man.
No.
Why?
I don't want one.
I helping you for the wood raft. Yes, and why you trapped me?
Why did you behave like a rat?
Bro, I give you one shadow, one shadow.
Why did you attack me and then pretend that you didn't?
Yes or no? Shadow man, yes or no?
Why did you lie to me? You can't answer the real questions. God, he's such a rat. So with the very eventful interrogation over, I finally decided to just leave him here and go log out. Of course, I would check up on him in the morning. Alright, little update, approximately 16 or 18 hours after I last saw him. He's still here! It's the morning, it's currently 9 AM. You know, real chads wake up at 9 AM. He's still here, his food and water still maxed out. But the best part, Shadow Mane isn't anywhere to be found, which to me sort of means that it got killed. How did it happen? Again, I don't know, dude. Maybe somebody ran across and saw it. Did me the favor of killing it. Mission accomplished. The little rat and his rat-ass tamer both dead. And if that isn't a happy ending, I don't know what is. So yeah, I basically did the public a service by getting rid of this guy in his Shadow Mane. So, I mean, pretty much at this stage, you owe me at least 1 like and 1 subscription.
Do you like fish sticks? Sticks.
Me and the boys were off to a good start on the beginner servers. We were making very good progress on our base. The outer perimeter wall of the base was up, so that was nice. We weren't getting fucking picked on by random beach bobs. And the bones of the actual base that we'd be living in were set up by now. And on top of that, we had a cool raft and a shit ton of metal smelting. And by shit ton, I mean about 200 to 300. But obviously, I mean, we are playing Ark, so things are never truly going to go your way. Of course, some bums pulled up and tried to ruin it. And for their trouble, they basically got their asses eaten. They all died, they lost all their tames. Basically, they had to leave with their tail tucked between their legs. So now our home is once again relatively safe. I mean, we do still fucking live on South 1. That place is never truly safe. And now, me and my buddy are going to go and finish up farming up the actual base. I don't really want to live in a wooden 2x1 anymore, if I'm being honest. Alright, so we need to just go deep into the woods, and we need to just start fucking farming up walls. Now, I think it'd just be easier for the both of us if you just took my word for it that me and my buddy just fucking farmed. Just a couple naked bums with metal tools running off deep into the woods and just slaving away, chopping rocks, chopping trees, just making these shitty fucking walls. Now that we'd sufficiently farmed, it was time to head back home and play some.
Fuck you, I'm not gonna start this.
Suck my dick. No, I am gonna start this. It's chitin. It's very clearly chitin.
Chitin just sounds so much cooler.
No, it chitin sounds way fun.
There's some bum on a raft ahead of us. When we hit the beach here, just run out and like start fucking chopping this dude up, alright?
Got it.
Okay, let's go now. He's just some bum wearing hide armor, so it's just... I'm just gonna farm some quick hide. Alright, there's 3 of us. Just surround him.
Honestly, right around here, I started to feel a little bit bad because this just felt wrong. It was kind of just depressing.
Fucking hit him. Damn it. I got bullet. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, you fucking bum? You're gonna get set on fire. That's what you're gonna do. Get him! A lot of times it's... Oh, he's getting... That's his raft. He's gonna drive it. Oh, Kiwi's got it. Free me from these chains. Please.
Remain in those chains to think about what you did. I'm fucking breaking his bed.
You're so toxic. Stop. Ow, you hit me. What an asshole. He said, I'm sorry. I specifically ran into you.
With the bum now dead and all the tomfoolery that for some reason surrounded that event now over, we could actually get to building the base. You know, the thing I've been trying to do for a fucking while now.
Far away. There are 4.
Tough one.
Dude, they're like squatters. They're setting up outside our base. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Oh my god. Literally, we're cooking fucking meat on a campfire outside our house. I swear to god. Look.
Meat.
Oh my god. The things are attacking the fucking iguanodons now. Do you have your crossbow?
I can. Yeah, I can.
Please go fucking kill them. You're killing our shit.
While we were actually building the base, 2 Idgies pulled up and just started fucking with us for pretty much no reason.
I see the horrors.
Kind of fucking annoying. They're like all
where the crossbow doesn't really.
And then hit red just doesn't work. This is
pretty much.
got one. Hey, you're next, you little fuck. That was it. Dude, I wish the hit red would work. There's 3 arrows sticking out of his... 4 sticking out of
I fucking shot that one.
He's up against the wall. He's inside the house! This fucker went in the base! Please help me. Look at... There's 5 arrows. Oh my god. Dude.
As if hitting a small little seagull flying through the sky with a crossbow isn't hard enough, only 2 out of 9 arrows is actually going to register. Oh, and while I was doing this dumb shit, Kiwi was asking for help in chat, but I didn't notice it because I was so engrossed in the seagull killing.
I think they're down the beach. Probably up north. I think they actually got him.
Kiwi had been knocked out and mugged of everything he had by a fucking mob, and we had to hunt this guy down, but all we had was a vague descriptor of where it happened. Up the beach. That's all we got. Finding him wouldn't be easy.
See anything?
No. I'm gonna see Kiwi. Oh, there's someone.
Oh, see a bum right here. Doesn't look like a very experienced.
He's only good bum's a dead bum.
Correct.
He's like hiding from us actively.
I hit that fucking shot. I swear to God, that just hurt.
Now, we didn't know if this was the guy. Again, we didn't know what he looked like, but he was running from us. He really, really was doing his best to avoid us. It had to be him.
I think he might have just taken stem berries, which is why he's going to the water. Should have hit. There's literally one sticking out of his neck that just didn't register. It was fun. He's very broad.
I know that one was mine. He's such a big target, it's great.
You're right. He just popped more stem berries. He's really making an effort to get away from us. He's going to the left here. He's trying to pick for more stem berries. He's looping back around. He's not making good use of his stam. He's gonna go next to the Bronto. He's gonna dick ride the Bronto. I hit him. His shirt's broken. Don't keep the Bronto.
I got an idea. Back up.
Did you hit it?
Yeah, it's gonna hit him too. He's dead. Go loot his body while this Bronto tries to kill me.
Yeah, he has metal tools on him.
Metal tools?
Yep.
It'd been the right guy. Fuck for that mugged Kiwi. I'm glad. That was like a fucking manhunt. We had to chase this fucking guy through the shrubs. On the way back to base, we came across some people that really needed to fucking die. Some bums just punched a tree over here.
Look at that.
Alfredo level 2, goodbye. There's another bum outside. He's very retarded looking. All bums will die today. They're all just. This is like the third guy who did fucking work. Making a run for it. Don't let him get away.
Get him. I don't imagine he'd appreciate me fucking.
Just cleared out the local homeless camp near our house. After QB got mugged, we're not taking any more chances with these fucking bobs. Look, there's some fucking bum on the beach. What a shocker.
Very shocking.
While we were gone,